Then we're going to roll onto our back. Let the towel come under your hips, just lifting them up a little bit. Okay. And we're just going to rock the hips over the towel a couple times. Move the front of your hips away from you and pull them in. Just back and forth. Kind of loosening up the lower back. Take a few deep breaths. A little pelvic tips, right? Tip it forward, tip it back. And let's just take. So take a couple breaths. Notice how you feel. Line your spine up nice and straight. Bring your chin down to lengthen the back of the neck. And let the shoulder blades flatten on the floor, opening up the front of the chest. As you exhale, draw the belly button back towards the spine. Actually, you want to think about the muscles about 2 inches below the belly button. Just pull that spot back to the spine. If you had a little bikini on and you were flattening out that front triangle. Draw the front of your hips towards each other. On the exhale, press your back into the floor. Now, instead of feeling the breath come into your tummy, see if you can feel it come into the side and the back ribs, opening them up. And drawing the belly in on the exhale. So I want to keep the front of my ribs down. I want to keep the belly down and inhale into the side and the back. And then exhale, hug in, pull the ribs and the hips towards each other. Pull the hip toward hip, rib towards rib, sternum towards pubic bone, belly towards the floor. Just take a few breaths like that. We're going to lift the right leg up and stretch it straight up. We're going to draw a capital D with that foot. You're going to inhale it straight down, almost to the floor, and then exhale, circle it around the side and up. Inhale, straight down, reach the toe away from you, pull the belly back. Exhale, circle it around, and we'll do that a few more times. As you exhale, draw the belly in, hug in towards the core. And then we're going to go around the other way. So you're going to inhale, circle the leg out and around and down, and then exhale, pull it up. Inhale, around and down. Exhale, pull it up. And we'll do 4 more. Exhale, draw the belly in to lift that leg up. It's as if you were lifting from the belly. This is how you protect your back. Get used to lifting from the belly. And we'll do 1 more. And then take your hands and inhale. Your arms up over your head. Exhale. Stretch the arms to the floor behind you and reach that right leg out as far as it'll go. Nice full stretch. Inhale. Bring your arms back down to the side. Bend the right knee and we'll stretch the left leg up. Pull the belly in. And inhale the legs straight down. Exhale, circle it out, around and up. Inhale, straight down. Exhale, around and up. And we'll do 4 more. Keep the belly engaged. Get used to pulling the belly in before you lift. And then we're going to go the other way. Inhale out and down. Exhale. Pull it straight up. Pull that belly in. Inhale out and down. Exhale straight up. Think about that point, about 2 inches below the belly button. Pull it back as you lift the leg. You can put your finger on it just to help you access it sometimes. Just by touching it, you can find the inside muscles. And we'll come up 1 more time. And then inhale the arms up. Exhale, release the arms over your head and the legs straight down. Take a nice stretch. And release. Bring your legs into tabletop, and with the knees bent, we're going to make 6 circles in one direction. Just circle around. Try to keep the knees together. Pull the belly back. Use your breath. And then we're going to go around the other way. Here we go. Squeeze the knees together. That helps to engage the transverse abs. Pulling the thighs together. And then we're going to stretch the arms over your head and reach the legs all the way down. Stretch the arms back, take a full body stretch. Straighten the legs, open up the hips. And extend your knees, put the feet on the floor. I've moved, so I'm gonna bring the blanket down lower under my hips. And now I'm gonna stretch the legs straight up. Bring your arms out, shoulder height, so your arms are in a T. Pull your heels together, pull the backs of your inner thighs together, so the toes are pointed out a little bit, and pull your toes apart. Pull the belly in, pull the ribs down, pull the, what else? Press the back into the floor. And we're gonna make some big circles with the legs. We'll go one way. 1. Try and keep those heels together, keep the legs straight. 2. Go slow. 3. 4. 5. And 6. And we'll go around the other way. 6. Pull the ribs down, press the back into the floor. Try to keep the heels together. Find your range of motion here. How big can you make the circles without flopping around? We'll do 2 more. Good job. Bring the soles of your feet together. Slide your hands under your ankles and pull the heels in towards your chest. Take a deep breath in. Lift your head up towards the heels and just open up the back. And then release your feet to the floor and take the towel out from under your hips. We're going to bring our feet close to our hips for a few bridges. So before we go into bridge, just lift your head up. Look at your thighs. You want your thighs parallel. Press your feet into the floor. Feel the heels, the mound of the pinky toe, and the mound of the big toe rooting down into the floor. Take the pubic bone as you exhale. Tilt the pelvis so the pubic bone comes up towards the belly button. Pull the ribs down. And then inhale, roll up, tailbone first. All the way up to the tops of your shoulders. Press the backs of your hips up. Press the shoulder blades up. Lift the ribs with the shoulder blades. And we'll just pull the knees back together. Press into the inside edges of the feet. Keep breathing. Lift up a little higher. Bring your chin towards your chest. Roll those shoulders under. Take a few deep breaths. And then exhale. Roll down one vertebra at a time. Bring your hands behind your head. Let your head rest in your fingertips. We're just going to do a few little crunches, lifting your head and shoulders up. You want to keep the shoulder blades down. Think about the shoulder blades as little triangles. And when you lift your head up, press the bottom tip of the triangle down towards the floor. So we're going to exhale, lift the head up, pull the belly in. Inhale, open. Exhale, pull up. Inhale, open. And I'm not pulling on my head with my hands. I'm just connecting my fingers to the head to give to add just a little bit of support. And we're going up and down. Keep going. Reach the right arm out, reach the left leg out. And inhale, exhale, lift the right hand towards the left toe. And the left toe up towards the hand. Okay, so here we go. Exhale, 1, 2, stretch that leg out, stretch that arm out. 3, pull them up, squeeze the core. 4, 5, 6, we're going for 10, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're staying on this side. When you bring the left leg up, bend the knee and reach for the outside of the leg. So the knee is bent, the knee is reaching for my right shoulder, and my right fingers are reaching for the left ankle. Inhale, open. Exhale, cross over. And 2, squeeze. Feel the squeeze. 3. Don't let that foot touch the floor. 5, 6. Try to keep the hand off the floor. 7, 8. Pull it in. 9, 10. Good. Bend the left leg. Put it on the floor. And we'll take the right hand behind your head. Stretch the left arm out. Stretch the left leg out. So we're going to try not to let the left leg or the left hand touch the floor. Straight leg lift, reaching for your toe. Here we go. 1, lift the shoulder up. Crunch. 2, bring it up nice and high. 3, pull it up slowly, don't swing it. 4, 5, Good job. 7, 8. Now we're gonna do the crossover with a bent knee. Pull the knee towards pull the right knee towards the left shoulder. Reach your hand towards the ankle. Inhale, open. So the hand goes on the outside of the knee. 2, 3, there you go. 4, 5, pull the belly back. 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. Good job. Bring your arms down by the side, walk your heels up close to your hips again, and we're going to do 3 bridges. As you exhale, scoop that belly, and then inhale, roll up. Keep the knees in line with the hips. Exhale, roll down. A nice deep scoop on the belly. Inhale, up you go. Exhale, roll down. We'll do one more. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll down. Okay, sometimes it's nice to put something under your head. You can put the towel under your head if you like that, or put it under your neck. Keep the back of your neck long, okay? So the chin comes towards the chest, and you want to think of the spine as a nice long line all the way down to the tailbone. The natural curves are still there. We're not flattening it out completely, but we're opening it up. And we'll bring the one leg into tabletop and then the other leg into tabletop. Pull your heels together and your knees together. Try to have your thighs over your hips and your shins parallel to the floor. Reach your arms over your head. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, lift up your head. Reach your hands past your thighs. Press the tips of your shoulders into the floor. We'll do the 100. You can stretch the legs out. You can bring them down on a diagonal, however you like. Here we go. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. In. 2, 3, 4, 5. Out. Press the shoulder blades down. Into. Pull the belly down. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, squeeze that point right below the belly button. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull your heels together. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Try to broaden the top of the shoulders. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hug into your waist. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring the right knee in and stretch the left leg out. You can reach both hands to the outer ankle of the right leg, or you can bring the inside hand to the inside of the knee. And we'll bring the head up and exhale. Pull that knee in, reach the left leg out. Inhale, switch. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, switch. Ha. Ha. Exhale. Ha. Exhale. Let the exhale be your be your tightening up, your exertion. Exert yourself on exhale. It's a single leg stretch. One knee in, one leg out. You can let your head rest on the blanket if your neck gets tired, but keep working the core muscles. Pull back. Pull that knee in. Ha. Ha. Pull in. Pull the belly right below that belly button. Pull it in and up, almost like an Uddiyana Bandha in yoga. Reach out that leg. Feel the opening over the front of the hip flexors. And we're going to go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll just put our feet down and rock the legs from side to side. It's extraordinarily hot today, so I think we'll just make sure we get a little break in between. Lift one hip up, put it down. Lift the other hip up, put it down. Just cool off the back a little. And then we'll do our straight leg stretch. It's like a pair of scissors. Reach the right leg up and start by holding on behind the thigh. Bring the left leg about halfway up and then charge them up. Reach out through the balls of the feet, pull the belly back, walk your hands up that right leg. You can lift your head up if that suits you today. Exhale, pull the right knee in towards your nose. Inhale, switch. Exhale, left knee in. And go back and forth like that. Pull in. And you can hold the exhale out for a beat and squeeze. And squeeze that belly back. I like to turn my head. I like to turn my head from side to side. It keeps my neck from getting too stiff. Reach and pull in. Pull in. Squeeze that belly. And we're going to add helicopter legs. So you're going to circle the legs around and cross them over. And pull the leg in. And open and cross. And circle around and cross. And you can twist. Lift the shoulder up. Look over the other shoulder. And cross. And we'll go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put the feet down. Put them down as wide as the mat and rock from side to side. So when I rock my legs to the left knee is facing the left, but the right knee is stretching towards the bottom of the mat. Okay, so they're not going together. And we'll go back and forth a few times. Just releasing the hips a little. Take some deep breaths in, cool air in, let the extra heat out. And then we're coming back into tabletop. Bring your right leg into tabletop and your left leg into tabletop. Pull the hips towards each other, knit the ribs in. Pull the sternum and the pubic bone towards each other. Pull that spot right below the belly button. Pull it down towards the floor. And we'll pull the heels together, pull your knees together, reach your arms over your head. And inhale, exhale. Lift up like you did for the hundreds. And then inhale, stretch your legs open, reach your arms over your head. Pull the belly back. Exhale, circle the arms down the side, pull the knees back. Inhale, open up. Exhale, circle. And we'll just do that. Pull the knees together. That helps to activate the transverse abs a little more. Squeeze in. Pull that belly back. Make those muscles work. Focus on them. We'll do 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Good. Put your knees on the floor. And again, you can rock from side to side. We're going to do a few little baby bridges. The next exercise in the series is the double straight leg lift. Sometimes it's helpful to have the towel under your hips for this to support the lower back. Some people use their hands under their back. Some people don't need it. It's up to you. And we'll stretch the legs straight up in the air. Pull the heels together. Pull the knees as close together as you can. Tighten up as if you had a very tight pencil skirt on from your knees to the waist. Squeeze everything in. Zip up from the knees to the sternum. Pull it in. And you can have your hands down by your side. You can bring your hands behind your head. You can let your head rest in your hands, or you can lift them up. And we're going to inhale, lower the legs about halfway down. Exhale, pull the belly into lift. So a lot of weight in those legs. Inhale, lower about halfway down. Pull the belly in before you lift. So before you lift anything heavy, make sure you pull the belly in, okay? Even when you're not doing Pilates, that protects your back. Use your belly muscles. Pull in. Now we'll do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to point the toes and inhale. Reach the legs apart in a wide V. Then relax the feet and pull the heels together as you're pulling the belly in. Inhale, open up. Exhale, open up. If this isn't enough work for you, lift your head up and look at that belly. Pull it back. Two more. Bend your knees, bring your feet to the floor, and lift up off the blanket or the towel and bring your hips back to the floor. Pull your knees into your chest. And we're going to start with a few easy twists. You're going to inhale, bring the knees over to the right. Lift the left hip up. Exhale, pull everything back to center. Inhale, over to the left. Exhale, pull it back to center. And pull the belly in as you exhale. So when we twist like this, the exertion is on straight rounds. When we do the crisscross exercise, which we'll do next, then the exertion is moving into the twist. Okay? So we exhale here to straighten out. And we'll do one more each side. Good. And now we're going to get ready for crisscross. And as you're pulling in for crisscross, don't think about pulling your elbow to the knee. It's about pulling that right floating rib to the front of the left hip and the left floating rib to the front of the right hip. So moving from the core, not the periphery. Bring your hands behind your head. Stretch the right leg out. Pull the left knee in and exhale. Pull that rib around. And that's the squeeze. Inhale, release and switch. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, release and switch. I like to go slow, so I know I'm not using gravity or momentum. Okay, this is not an aerobic exercise. You'll have to get your cardio somewhere else. This is deep muscle tissue. Squeeze and squeeze. 10, we'll go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Rock your legs, put your feet on the floor, rock the legs from side to side. Stretch your arms down by your sides. Feel the shoulder blades on your back. Bring your chin down, lengthen the back of your neck, walk your heels up towards your hips, and we'll do some bridges. Inhale, roll up from the tailbone to the top bottom of the heart. Press the inside edges of your feet down, lift the front of the hips up, and then lengthen the lower back as if you're stretching the tailbone towards your knees. And we'll take a couple breaths here. Press the outside of your arms down into the floor. Press your heels into the floor and drag them towards your shoulders, waking up the hamstrings. Lift the hips up a little higher. Inhale, exhale, release. Good job. Bring your knees into your chest. Hold onto your thighs behind the knees. And we're going to inhale up into boat. Try to balance on your sit bones without bringing your feet down. Here we go. And we're up. You can hold on behind your thighs, or you can let go with your hands. And inhale. Stretch out, stretch the legs out. Exhale, pull them in. Inhale, reach them out. Just like you were on one of those rowing machines, kind of. Open and pull in. And open and pull in. We'll do 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Stretch the legs out in front of you, nice and long. Walk your sit bones back and broad. Inhale, reach the arms up over your head. Pull your belly in. Exhale, stretch out over the legs. Open up the body. Inhale, extend up. Exhale, pull the belly in. Stretch out. Inhale, come up. Exhale, stretch over the legs. Let's do 1 more. Good. And then we're going to open up for saw. So open your feet nice and wide. Legs are in a wide V. Feel your sit bones on the floor. I like to lift one sit bone and then the other. I roll the hamstrings out internally. I don't use my hands. I try to move them from the inside out. Pull the sit bones. Some people you can use your hands if you like. And we'll stretch our arms out so they're parallel to the floor. Let's soften the trapezius as much as you can. Feel the shoulder blades on your back and gently press the shoulder blades into your ribs and front of your body. And we're going to inhale, lift up through the crown of your head. Exhale, turn to one side and reach the opposite knee towards that toe. Inhale, come up and exhale, turn. So it's as if you could saw off your pinky toe with your pinky finger. If anybody ever wanted to do that. And we'll go back and forth. Nice and slow. With the breath. Again, the exertion here is into the twist. Squeeze. Inhale. Release up. Exhale. Squeeze. Inhale. Release up. Exhale. Squeeze. Inhale. Release up or add a pulse. Reach, reach, and then open up. Reach, reach, and then One more each side. And then just lean back, bring your legs together, and rock your knees. Bend your knees and rock them from side to side. We're going to set up for mermaid now. So we'll bring our feet together and drop the knees over to the right. Pull them in, pull your heels in towards your left hip. And then we'll take the right arm and inhale, roll it up, squeeze into the left. And then exhale, right arm down and left arm. And then back and forth. So here, waving. Inhale the right arm up, exhale. One more, bring that right arm up. And then bring the left arm up. And we're going to lean back and flip our legs around so we can do it on the other side. Here we go. Left arm, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Left arm stretches up and over. Exhale. Squeeze the left side. Big, take up all your space. Stretch. This big side bend. And we'll do one more. Bring left arm up. And then exhale. And then we're going to stretch our feet out and windshield wiper the feet from side to side. Loosen up your wrists. Circle the wrists around and bring them around the other way. I'm going to take a twist. I'm going to reach the left arm up nice and high. Stretch the left arm up. And then I'm aiming to get a hold of the outside of my right foot. Do that, or put your fingers on the floor next to the outside of the right leg. And then just turn and lift over your left foot. If you've got the foot, bend the elbow, move your left ear towards your right. Inhale, come up, and we'll take the right arm up nice and high. And lean it over to the left side. The fingers can go on the floor. Maybe you can grab that foot. Pull yourself around, go to the left shoulder. Pull the belly back. Take a few deep breaths and feel how you move into your back. Inhale, come on. And we're going to roll the shoulders back and down a couple. And then roll them back and down and stabilize them. Down nice and far, away from the ears, front of the chest and front. When we do our Pilates push-ups, this is where we want our shoulders on the back, away from the ears. We want to try to immobilize the shoulders, and that way we use the back muscles and the back arm muscles. So that back muscle and the back arm muscle. So we're going to come on to our hands and knees. And have your knees about hip width apart. I like the hands a little wider than shoulder width apart. Rotate your arms so the inside crease of the elbow is facing pretty much forward or diagonally towards the front of the mat. And that way, when you bend your elbows, the elbows point towards your hips, not away from each other, okay? And when you bend your elbows, you want to go forward, bring your weight forward, and then press it back and down. So I'm going to pull my chest past my fingertips, and then press back and down. Elbows towards the hip. If you can, bring the elbows into a 90-degree angle as you do holding over box, stretching over box. Bring your head forward, glide forward. Keep the hips up. Pull the belly. Think about pulling the front of the hip towards each other and the sternum towards the pubic bone. So it's very active. We still got all that engagement going on. We're just doing these little push-ups. Keep the shoulders stabilized. And we'll do 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Come on up to kneel. You can put the towel under your knees if you want. And we're just going to hold on to your elbows and reach up over your head. Take a nice little stretch. And then pull the right elbow over to the left. Stretch out the right side. And come up. Pull the left elbow over to the right. Stretch out the left side. Keep breathing. And come up. Take your hands behind your back. Instead of interlacing your fingers, take your thumb and your forefinger of the right hand and wrap them around the left wrist and pull the left arm down towards the floor with your right arm. And inhale, exhale, pull forward. See if you can bring your head to the floor and then reach your arm up towards the ceiling. Inhale, come up. And we're going to switch hands. Open up the right wrist. Wrap the thumb and the forefinger around the right wrist. Inhale, draw the shoulders back with the crown of your head. Exhale, fold at the hip. If you can bring the top of your head to the floor and reach your hands up towards the ceiling. Inhale, come up. Exhale, onto your hands and knees, and then down onto your elbows. You can interlace your fingers. Try to have the elbows right under your shoulders so the upper arms are perpendicular to the floor. The elbows are right under the shoulders. Stretch the right leg out. Stretch the left leg out. Press out through your heels. Draw the belly up towards the spine. Pull the front of the hip together. Pull the pubic bone and the sternum towards each other. Pull the shoulders down. Lift up the back of your head. And breathe. Bring your ears in line with the shoulders. I'm not throwing my chin forward. I'm pulling up. Pulling up the back of the head. Just take a couple breaths. Reach out to the heels, reach out to the front of the head. And we're going to lift the hips up on your next exhale. Exhale. Pull your hips up. Drop your head. Don't let it touch the floor, but your ears are right between your biceps. Inhale. Forward. Exhale. Press the whole forearms into the floor, not just the elbows. Go back and forth with your breath. One more. Then bring your hips down. And we'll bring our arms out in cactus arms on the floor. We're lying on our belly with our arms in cactus arms. We're going to press into the left hand and kind of roll onto the right side. Open up the right shoulder. Turn your head to the left. And just a gentle stretch. You can bring the left foot back behind you. And then come to center. And so the arm is in cactus arm. The left elbow ties the shoulder. Press into the right arm. Roll to the right. So I'm looking to the right. My right leg has dropped down behind my left leg. The right hip on top of the left. And a little opening in the front of the left shoulder. And we'll come down. Just take the backs of your hands to your sacrum. So I'm stacking my hands one on top of the other. You can hold on to the top hand with the bottom hand. Lengthen the sacrum. Draw the pubic bone up towards the sternum. Pull the sternum towards the pubic bone. Pull the front of the hips towards each other. Feel the lower back lengthen and broaden. We're going to look at the floor. Press your feet into the floor. Keep the feet on the floor. Take a deep breath in. Fill up the back. And then as you exhale, squeeze the muscles in your back to lift yourself up off the floor. Pull your chest up. Inhale down. Exhale. Ooh. Inhale down. And exhale. Add the legs. Okay, we're just going to bring both legs up when we bring our chest up. Here we go. Exhale. Pull the legs up. Reach the toes away from the chest. Reach the chest away from the toes. Inhale down. Exhale. Come up. Feel the shoulder blades on your back. Press them forward. Reach the feet away. Press the back of the sacrum down towards the floor. Inhale down. And one more time. Exhale. Come up. Inhale down. Bring your hands down alongside your ribs, setting up for a nice cobra stretch. Inhale. Lift up. Take a couple breaths. Good job. Exhale. Come on down and roll on to one side. You can let your head rest on your arm or on the towel. We'll have our body nice and straight. So this is balance, okay? It's not so bad if you fall down because you're right on the floor, but you want to try to balance shoulder over shoulder and hip over hip. And we're just going to start with some leg lifts, having the top leg using the outside of the thigh. So I want the toes facing forward. Flex the foot, keep the toes facing forward, and Keep your top hand on the hip, pull the belly in, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, lift that top leg up. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and hold it up for 8 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it hip height. Toes are still facing forward. We're going to inhale, kick it forward twice. It's 1, 2, exhale, reach it back. Inhale, 1, 2, exhale, back. Inhale, kick, kick, exhale, reach it back. Pull the belly in and up. And 4, and back. 5, and back. Kick, kick, and back. 7, and 8. Turn that leg and put the foot down behind the bottom leg. So my knee is up. I'm going to come up on my hand. So I let my ear rest in my hand. I'm going to reach my top arm up. And as I exhale, I'm going to pull the bottom leg up and see what I can touch. Woo, I fell over. So try not to do that. Here we go. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Stabilize. It's not easy. 4, 5. Pull it up. 6, 7. I'm not touching the leg. I can't make it. 8. And then we're going to come up, point at that foot, reach that toe away from you, and pulse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah, good job. We're just going to roll on over and do the other side. So start in a nice straight line. Your head can rest on the towel or on your arm. Stretch your legs out. We're working the outside. Abductors first. Flex the top foot, toes facing forward. Inhale, exhale. Pull it up so the ankle is reaching for the feet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now lift it up for 8 pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to kick it forward. Inhale, twice. Kick it forward twice. Exhale, pull it back. And inhale, exhale. 3. Kick, kick, reach behind you. Pull the belly. Kick, kick, reach behind you. 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Just bring that leg back, put the foot down, turn the knee towards the ceiling, reach the top hand up, stretch out the bottom leg, inhale, exhale, pull the leg up, reach for it, inhale down, exhale, pull it up, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a little easier if we hit on your knees. 8. Okay, down and up. Bring it up to the pulses. Here we go. 16. 1, 2, 3. Pull that belly. 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Come on up to sit in Baddha Konasana. Pull your heels together. Make any wardrobe adjustments you need. And stretch out. Make a nice circle around with your spine. Loosen up around the hips. And we'll go around the other way. Bring our feet up, bring our knees up, and we'll drop both knees over to the right, and just press down with the left hip, open up the inner thigh. And then come up, and we'll go to the other side. And do it again. Drop the knees over to the right. This time, get a hold of the left ankle. Lean into the right elbow and give yourself a nice quad stretch. And then come up and to the other side. Quad, hip flexor, open. And come into your knees and feet. We'll take a deep breath in, stretch your arms up over your hands, open your hands to your arms. Thank you for coming today. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.